Now to the ongoing and growing protests at college campuses across the country, from New York City to Michigan to California and closer to home in Boston, Connecticut, and now Rhode Island. Pro-Palestinian demonstrators speaking out against Israel's war with Hamas. Tents started popping up at the main green at Brown University this morning at around 6 a.m. and organizers say they will stay there until they are either arrested, suspended, or their demands are met.
It's part of a nationwide effort against the war in Gaza. 12 News reporter Sheena Loshudo is live in Providence with the university's response tonight. Sheena?
Well, all day long, we could really just feel that presence here, the crowds getting bigger, also the chants getting louder as well. How will the rest of the night go? Only time will tell. A Brown University spokesperson says setting up an encampment like this is against campus rules and there will be consequences.
We're focused on Brown's divestment. We were hoping that administration over in University Hall sees us and hears us.
In solidarity with other campuses across the nation, students at Brown University set up camp Wednesday. Stakes on the ground, messages loud and clear, protesting the war in Gaza. In Providence specifically, this is how organizers with the Brown Divest Coalition describe why they're here.
So the plan here today is to stay on the green until the university either arrests us or suspends us or agrees to one of our demands. Our two demands are the divestment of weapons manufacturing companies or companies facilitating Israel's military occupation of Palestine, and to drop the charges against the 41 students of the Brown Divest Coalition who were arrested last December.
In response to the demonstration, a spokesperson for the university tells us, quote, Brown's position on divestment has not changed. The endowment is not directly invested in defense stocks or large munitions, which can be clearly seen through Brown's publicly available SEC filings. Now, if you've been following along with our coverage, you know this is not the first demonstration we have seen on the Brown campus. Now, just in the last hour or so, I connected with the Rhode Island Coalition for Israel. A spokesperson there tells me they are asking Brown to enforce their own policies and clear out the green here, asking the university to better protect their Jewish students. Reporting live in Providence tonight, I'm Sheena Loshudo, 12 News.
First tonight, students at Brown University have joined the growing protest movement at campuses across the country.
The first tents went up on Brown's campus green this morning, joining demonstrations against the war in Gaza that have also sprung up at colleges and universities in places like Boston, New York, California, Texas, and other states.
Sheena Loshudo's been at Brown University all day and joins us now with an update. Sheena?
Well, this demonstration started at about 6 o'clock this morning, so right now we're in about hour 12 of this, and organizers say they will be here for as long as it takes, whether that ends with an arrest or a suspension. With a goal of global justice and safety. Organizers of this demonstration say because they are lucky enough to have a voice.
This is a national student movement. This is centered on Brown, but this is also national and global.
Silence is not an option. Students at Brown University joining campuses across the nation protesting over the war in Gaza.
This is standing against all forms of bigotry and oppression. Today we're standing for Palestine, and that's because our institution is invested in death, in genocide.
In Providence specifically, this is how organizers describe why they're here.
So the plan here today is to stay on the green until the university either arrests us or suspends us or agrees to one of our demands. Our two demands are the divestment of weapons manufacturing companies or companies facilitating Israel's military occupation of Palestine, and to drop the charges against the 41 students of the Brown Divest Coalition who were arrested last December.
In response to the demonstration, a spokesperson for the university tells us, quote, Brown's position on divestment has not changed. The endowment is not directly invested in defense stocks or large munitions, which can be clearly seen through Brown's publicly available SEC filings. As tents continue to take up space on the campus, demonstrators say they're hopeful they're being heard, while the university sent out an email to students saying setting up an encampment is violating university policy. And earlier, I also connected with a group called the Rhode Island Coalition for Israel. Their spokesperson telling me they're asking the university to enforce their own policies and clear out the green here and better protect their Jewish students. Reporting live in Providence tonight, I'm Sheena Loshudo, 12 News.
Sheena, thank you. Colonel Oscar Perez says Providence police have been in touch with Brown University on a daily basis and are ready to help. But he says right now it's the university's call, and he feels campus police have a handle on the situation.
It's on their side, it's on their property. Providence Police will always provide the resources that they need, if needed. And again, as far as I know, it's just we're in communications, but there hasn't been anything that we feel there's a worry.
We'll continue to monitor the situation at Brown University and bring you updates as warranted.